2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K. In this one, we'll see the Houston Rockets square off against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams putting each other to the test. A lot on the line in this one. And in that deep draft of 2017, Kyle Kuzma went late in the first round. Kenny, if there were a redraft, would he be a lottery pick?
A redraft knowing what he's done for the Lakers? Not just like not knowing.
Yeah.
Oh, knowing what he's done for the Lakers? Oh, he's a lottery pick. He the first ever rookie to get 1,000 points, 400 rebounds, and 133s.
Yeah, but he's there because he's working hard and he wants to be a complete player. Now with LeBron there, be a mentor, just going to take his game to a new level. I think he's a superstar already.
The tip-off is coming up shortly. Time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Houston Rockets. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
For most teams in the NBA, success starts at the top. The challenge for owners, most of whom don't come from basketball backgrounds, is picking the right person to entrust with roster decisions. That skill set is hard to evaluate sometimes, but getting that first decision right can sometimes make all the difference. Kevin?
It sure can. All right, DA, thanks. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Harden.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mark, here we are in mid-season, and some teams have already exceeded early expectations, starting to show that they are the real deal.
Yeah, no fluke, and that's what we call validation. Again, you have such a long season early on. The schedule can work in your favor, but as we get to this point in the season, Kevin, teams are starting to show you who they really are, answering doubters, and it's got to be extremely satisfying when you prove folks wrong.
Absolutely.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's LeBron. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Count it.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now James, after Westbrook's missed three. Bradley can't get it to go. With the shot. Harden, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Here's Westbrook, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
and the first one drops.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
He's off on the second.
And, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Harden inside the three-point line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
McGee up top, guarded by Tucker. From deep, LeBron. They get the rebound. McGee's shot is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Throw good, James Harden.
And the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I've got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
And both free throws good for James Harden. And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got players that weren't able to get that done. But, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contributions, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
Here's Bradley. James Harden picking up that last basket, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Well, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
And so Bradley nails both of them. So it's the Rockets now. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Bradley. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to James. Over Gordon. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bradley. James has got his second basket of the night.
analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Lakers trail by 3. Loads it up for Davis.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Harden against Green. Steps back and fires. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8 points.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Gordon against Bradley. And the layup's good off the glass. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Harden outside. There's the triple. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James left side. Trying to get open is Davis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Now James, after Westbrook's missed 3. James, the pass to Howard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. And Green launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon, the last few seasons, has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
He misses the free throw. Well, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's Davis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Russell Westbrook.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Rockets trail by 3. Passes it to Rivers. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Chandler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Misses from close range.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
There's the pass to Rivers. Lets a floater go, and it's sent back by Howard. One-on-one here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Rondo.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both. A go-to scores mentality for Kyle Kuzma. Clark, he's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Caruso, the pass to Howard. Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Kuzma. Over Rivers. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
McLemore with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. Shoots. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
That free throw missing. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Rivers passes to Bell. From close range, count that bucket. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside, knows he can get it done from there.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Kuzma. Chandler with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Rivers. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Rondo. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
And here's McLemore. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Bell. Over Caldwell Pope. No good from Bell. Lakers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And McLemore kicks to Rivers. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma passes to Caruso. And a wide open look for Rondo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Houston leading by 3. Pass to McLemore. And he's good on the 3-ball. McLemore's got 7 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Kuzma outside. Passes to Caruso. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Rivers. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here is House. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 4. Now Howard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Cook. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here is Cook after the Rockets pick up 3. Caldwell Pope passes to Cook. Here's Caruso. Kuzma inside. Defended by Bell. Kuzma can't get it to go. Rivers looking over the floor. The pass to McLemore. And here's Bell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
Not going to keep Bell down. He takes pride in muscling his way through any obstacle the defense presents.
Inside, here's Caruso. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Rivers with it. Here's Bell. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Bell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And how about the ferocity of Bell? It's admirable. He crashes the boards with such an animalistic nature.
Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. Over to the wing. Here's Howard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin. I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Lakers trail by 7. James left side. Pass to Davis. Second shot opportunity, and he makes that one. Davis has got 7 points.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Harden gets the bucket.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Cook, the pass to James. Back to Cook. Stolen by Harden. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. James kicks to Green. And here's McGee. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. And it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 40-point game against Charlotte.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Now here is McGee. Harden missing his last shot. Trying to get open is Davis. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Cook dishes to LeBron. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
And Green is a world-class sniper. Laser. An excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Green finds Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Lakers trail by 4. Green, the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
James looking around. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for James.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Now here's Gordon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Pass to Covington. Over Davis. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Man, I like the touch on the mid-range shot by Robert Covington. I mean, he's really good at measuring these shots. And they're a lot harder than they look, folks, that mid-range jump shot.
Now here's Davis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. No good from LeBron. Houston leading by 3. In the corner, Harden. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be?
Oh, what a play! Woo!
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Now here's Davis. He's got 13. LeBron passes to Davis. Clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Green's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Now Westbrook. He's got 17. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Green. Here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Bradley. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 4. Harden outside. Outside Westbrook. Houston moving the ball around. Covington passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Davis with some nice D.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Well, Eric Gordon is the kind of player that you absolutely do not go under on a screen. He'll pull up from deep.
Yeah, he's got great range, and you watch the former Hoosier shoot, and you see how much he uses his legs. Gordon's liable to take a shot from any distance in the gym. I mean, he's got that kind of range, and his form is very efficient, and his confidence is sky high.
Outside Westbrook. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Kicks it out to Bradley. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Rockets leading by 3. Outside Gordon. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. In the corner, Harden. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Outside, Davis. Back to Bradley. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And Harden with the stuff.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
Lakers trail by 3. Rondo with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Bradley deciding where to go with it. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Rebound by House.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
The difference so far, no one can stay with Westbrook. He sees control of the pace, and we know how aggressive he can be once he gets on the roll.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Gordon. And it's Tucker in at the 5. Now LeBron. After Westbrook's missed 3, Bradley can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Davis Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's Green with the 3. Good on the triple. Green's got 9 points.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Rockets lead by 8.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Bradley finds James. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend, Kevin. I mean, he puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Westbrook against Bradley. And Westbrook, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 26.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside, Davis. He kicks to James. And James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Westbrook with it. 26 points for him. Passes it to Covington. That shot missing. Davis with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now, here's Bradley. He's got 6. Davis inside, defended by Covington. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Davis. Bradley against Westbrook. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Covington. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. But they recover it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Cooks checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in assists, 13th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here, leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
For the tie, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. And that's 23 points for Davis.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harden against Green. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. And the basket by Gordon.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game.
Well, I tell you what, you just cannot help but be in awe of the offensive dominance James Harden has had over the last few years. I mean, he's done so much for this team and done it with both his scoring and playmaking.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Houston. Rockets leading by 3. And when you look at usage rates, Harden is the offense for this team.
Yeah, you look at Harden's numbers over the last few years, and it has been absolutely ridiculous what he's done. I mean, there's no player who's had a better 3-year stretch in the history of the league. 30-plus points per game seasons the last few years, the near triple-double the year before. I mean, he's a marked man for every opponent, and he's still been able to put up these kinds of numbers. Absolutely amazing.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The pass to Tucker. No good on the shot, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. And Davis now top of the key. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That gives them the lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Come on. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Kuzma passes to Cook. Shoots the 3. And the Lakers get it back. Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And that one falls for Davis.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Quinn Cook. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jordan Bell's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House comes in for Eric Gordon. McLemore's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Rivers. Chandler outside. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 3. Outside Rondo. Chandler with the block. Here's McLemore. Out to Chandler. Rivers against James. Now here's Rivers, guarded closely. It's House outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Rondo. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Caldwell Pope against Chandler.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Rockets now. Back to Rivers. Pass to House. Over LeBron. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from House. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Over McLemore. Another shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And he makes the first. Dwight Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And a switch here also for Houston. Robert Covington's checked in for Tyson Chandler. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. LeBron James second. And, of course, Russell Westbrook.
If you look at the work of these two players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the two best passers in the NBA.
McLemore dishes to Rivers. Great D that time from Rondo. Lakers leading by 3. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Ben McLemore.
Yeah, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. Rockets trail by 5. Stolen. Now the Lakers on the break, pushing it up. Rondo, good. Rondo's got 5 now.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Covington. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Kept alive.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Up top, McLemore. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. McLemore, the pass to Bell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And the level of detail that Robert Covington approaches defense with is just phenomenal. He is always prepared for his matchup.
Yeah, and that's why he's an outstanding defender, Kevin, because he's got the physical attributes. He's got excellent speed and quickness for a guy of his size, good length and strength, outstanding hands. But he does a nice job of studying his opponent and what he needs to do to be effective defensively. I think he's one of the better defenders in the game and on the wing.
Now here's McLemore after the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And here's McLemore. 9 points in the game so far.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Covington into the lane. Excellent D from Howard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope, Caruso. But they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Rivers with it. Picked up by Davis. Rivers gets a wide open look. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
The Rockets have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Bell.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
Bradley drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Westbrook scanning the floor. McLemore inside the line. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. Now here's McLemore. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from McLemore.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up. The first free throw is good.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Gordon's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Davis.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Gordon against Caldwell-Pope. They get it back. And here's Bell from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
With the floater, and that one's good, Caruso. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Brent, and it's Davis at the elbow. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. Bell's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bradley finds Caldwell Pope. Bobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Westbrook against Bradley. Covington wide open. He fires. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
First free throw is good.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Green in for Alex Caruso. And then for Houston, P.J. Tucker comes in for Bell, and it's Harden in for Ben McLemore. That one misses. Here's Davis, stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, he feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
Now, here's Green. That's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Bradley. Trying his luck from deep. Here's Davis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Westbrook. No good that time. Bradley with some nice D. Kuzma outside. Kicks to Bradley. Rockets with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And the Lakers have possession. Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Westbrook pulls it in. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Feeds it to Tucker. It's stolen by Green. Lobbed up there for Howard. Knocks it loose. Now here's Westbrook. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Anthony Davis. Bradley against Westbrook. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Yep, it counts. 6 points for JaVale McGee.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Baseline jumper. And it's Westbrook missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Bradley, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. Free throw good from Bradley. And so Bradley nails both of them. Rockets trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Green, the pass to James. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No one covering. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Bradley. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's denied.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
To the middle. Stolen by Harden. Outside Gordon. To the inside. And stolen by LeBron. And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Covington's got 9 rebounds now tonight to take the lead. And the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense. And that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Kicks it out to Gordon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Bradley dishes to LeBron. And he drops it in from the low post. LeBron's got 20.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Outside Gordon. Covington kicks to Gordon. Westbrook passes to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drives. Excellent.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Harden. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Harden hits them both. The Lakers with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. James, the pass to McGee. Floats it up for Davis. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Covington. Harden against Green. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. He kicks it to James. Now the pass to Davis. Harden against Green. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bradley. Puts up a 3. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Shots good by Green. Houston's gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. 4-3, Westbrook. Here's Tucker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line. Well, you know, how can you not get excited about the way P.J. Tucker plays defense? Takes on all comers. Great intensity. He really is the leader of his team defensively.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And with Tucker Clark in his defense, he'll pump his team up with his play.
You know, that's a big reason, guys, why he sees so many minutes every game. I mean, his rotations are on time. He's got excellent hands, which allow him to force turnovers, but I think it's his intensity that sets him apart.
He hits both from the stripe.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Now here's Davis. Down low. Green passes to McGee. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Harden up top, guarded by Green. And Davis sends it back. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the pass break chance. And James with the basket on the assist by Green. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Now a timeout called by Houston. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them he's doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now, here's Bradley. LeBron outside. 11 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Green against Harden. For three. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Davis against Covington. And here's Bradley from three. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 9. Now Westbrook. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
LeBron against Gordon. James kicks to Bradley. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Rockets trail by 9. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Harden right side. From deep three-point range, there's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now Bradley. James Harden missing on the three.
Oh, man.
And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
He lobs it up, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Westbrook fires the three, and that one is off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. The ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. And everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.